Most dental practices are spending money on marketing every month and still can't fill their schedule with the right patients. Not because the budget amount is wrong, but because they're attracting the wrong people entirely. If your leads are ghosting, no-showing, or just not converting into high-ticket cases, then this video is going to fix that. I'm going to show you how to target the right patient from the start, qualify them before they walk in, and get them booked and committed so your high-value cases actually close. Let's start with step 1, because if you get this wrong, steps 2 and 3 won't matter. Most dentists who are spending on marketing and running ads are doing it with stock images, price-focused messaging, and zero social proof. And what that does is attract the wrong people or nobody at all. Here's what changed everything. Facebook's new ad update means your content creative is the targeting now. The material in the ad itself tells the algorithm who to find. If your ad says affordable dentistry for everyone, then you get anyone and everyone, including those you don't want or can't pay. But if you call out exactly who you want, for example, older folk with missing teeth and struggling to chew their food, then you get exactly who you want. So, step 1 starts before you ever run a single ad. Define who a high-value patient is for your practice. What treatment are they coming in for? Can they pay out of pocket? Are they ready to move forward? Build your ad creative around that specific person. But here's the thing, getting the lead is only half the battle. What happens in the first 30 minutes after someone submits their information determines everything. By the way, if you want to know the exact ad offers and practice secrets I'm using to help dentists such as yourself crush it, they're free inside our dental community. Link is in the description. Most practices let leads sit for hours, sometimes days, before anyone picks up the phone. Or they call one, get no answer, and give up. By then, that potential patient who could have been yours is now cold. They've already Googled 3 other offices and booked somewhere else. You need to call within 5 minutes of a lead submitting their information into your system. Not 30 minutes, not an hour, 5 minutes. That window is the difference between a $20,000 case and a dead lead. And when you get them on the phone, you or your staff are not just confirming an appointment. You're qualifying them, asking them how this problem has affected their daily life. Ask what it would mean for them to finally come in and get this handled. Ask if they've already looked for solutions and what stopped them. Tell them how you or your doctor has helped people in their exact same situation and ask directly, hey, can you afford this treatment if it's not covered by insurance? This is not a casual conversation. It's a system. Every person handling your calls, whether that's a staff member or an appointment setter, needs to know your services inside and out. They need to know exactly what promotions and ads are running so there's no mixed messaging between what the patient saw in the ad and what they hear on the phone. When your messaging is aligned from the ad all the way to the phone call, trust builds fast. But qualifying them is only step 2. The close happens when they book and whether or not they actually show up. This exact qualification script is what my clients use to close high-ticket cases every single month. Once again, it's inside the free community. One click and it's all yours. Most practices book appointments with no deposit and no commitment. And what happens? Patients ghost, no-shows pile up, and the high-value cases you worked so hard to generate never actually close. Let me tell you about a client I worked with recently. He'd been burned by multiple agencies before me. Low-quality leads, poor results, zero accountability. When he came to me, he was actually skeptical. He didn't believe my system would work. I had to ask him, hey, Trust me, trust the process. In 1 month, using everything in steps 1 and 2 and the right ad creative, the landing page, the qualification call, the aligned messaging, he closed a full arch case for $48,000, all in 1 month. Here's what made the difference at the booking stage. We looked at his previous data and determined he needed to collect a deposit. Not every practice will need this. It honestly depends on what your numbers are telling you. But for him, collecting a deposit beforehand at booking filtered out those tire kickers immediately. The patients who showed up were committed before they ever sat in the chair. Because here's the truth. The case closing doesn't start when they're in person. It actually starts the moment someone picks up the phone and speaks to your team for the first time. That's why you cannot just throw up an ad and hope it drives in high-value patients. You have to pay attention to every single step, follow the system, learn from the data, and treat every touch point. The ad, the call, the booking, all as part of one connected process. You now have the full 3-step system from generating the right leads all the way to closing high-value cases that actually show up. But here's the next problem most practices run into. When you do everything right in steps 1 through 3, patients still cancel, still no-show, and it's not because of your marketing. It's because of one thing most offices never fix. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how dental offices are cutting no-shows without chasing patients. And it's a lot simpler than you think. See you in the next video.